let's look at how you can promote your YouTube videos for free. But first, why is it so important to promote your YouTube videos? Well, regardless of how many subscribers you have, YouTube won't actually show all of your subscribers your videos. Usually, it's just the most active ones. So if someone is subscribed to your channel but hasn't actually watched one of your videos in, say, 6 months, YouTube will be unlikely to show it to them in their subscription feed. Even if YouTube does show it to them, not all your subscribers will watch your videos anyway. And in the early days, before you've been picked up by the YouTube algorithm, it may not suggest your content to a lot of people. Finally, sending people to YouTube from other platforms will make the algorithm love you. Its goal is to get as many people on the platform watching as much video as possible. So the more you help it to do that, the better. Now let's look at some free promotion. Stick around to the very end where I share my one tip which will make all of the methods of promotion we cover in this video work even better. So first up, Instagram. Instagram is a great place to promote your YouTube content. Instagram's a very visual platform, just like YouTube, so there's lots of scope to get creative and make your account much more than just a series of thumbnails promoting each new video. And here is the very exciting thing. Posting to Instagram has always been a bit of a chore. You've only really been able to do it from your phone, and whilst you've been able to do the bulk of the post creation using a third-party scheduling tool on desktop, you've always had to still physically upload that post to Instagram manually, usually while you're being dragged along by the dog trying to tie up a poo bag with one hand. Is that just me? But now Agorapulse allows you to schedule in advance from the comfort of your desktop. In Agorapulse, just create a post as you normally would for Twitter or Facebook, for example, and either just hit publish or schedule. Simple. So with Agorapulse here, you now have a tool which posts nearly all of your Instagram content, even in Q categories. It informs you of the comments that you've had on your organic and paid posts. It tells you when someone uses your branded hashtag or posts from your geolocation, and it keeps track of your biggest fans and influencers, not to mention reporting on the success of your Instagram posts. So when it comes to promoting your channel on Instagram, try to avoid making your Instagram account too promotional, just a series of thumbnails. I used to intersperse thumbnails throughout other content on Instagram, but I found that those posts with the thumbnails just didn't perform as well, so I personally have scrapped them altogether. Think of ways to talk about your video content and make people want to watch it while still building up a creative and interesting Instagram profile. It's really important to use hashtags too. The right hashtag strategy can make or break your Instagram strategy and the promotion of your YouTube videos on Instagram. So to find good hashtags, look at Instagram accounts that your ideal client might be following. So your competitors, lifestyle people in a similar space to you, for example. Look at their top posts and look at the hashtags that are giving them top posts. So to do this, you'll need to look at a post that's got lots of likes and comments and just click through the hashtags to see how that hashtag has performed for them. Click on the hashtag and see if that post is in the top posts for that hashtag. Then you'll know if it's worth using. Hashtags should be relevant to your text and image. So for example, don't stick a puppy hashtag on a post that's about making pasta, unless you're talking about how much your puppy loves pasta. Now, I would like to give a little shout out to my amazing team member, Kim Willis. You can see her here on screen. She actually does all the hashtag research for me for my Instagram feed to promote my YouTube videos on Instagram. I can highly recommend go check out her website. The link is in the description below. Now, when you're promoting your YouTube videos on Facebook, by far and away the best way to do it is inside Facebook groups. So if you have a YouTube channel all about food for kids, there are loads of Facebook groups specifically about finding ideas for feeding young children. Heaven knows I need them. But if you have a channel all about adventures with your beagle, for example, then find groups full of beagle fans and people who will genuinely want to watch a video all about your cute beagle. I did a quick search and I found all of these groups. The more niche and relevant to your channel the group, the better. Now, you can promote your videos to a Facebook page too, but Facebook has made it quite difficult. Basically, Facebook hates links going off the platform, especially to YouTube. So you will notice that any post you create with a link off to YouTube in it will probably perform less well than posts without links. Another option is to post your video natively to Facebook instead, but the problem here is that this way people aren't watching your videos on YouTube, and so it's not counting towards your views and watch time. So it's really about weighing up the pros and cons and thinking about what your ultimate goal is. Is it just more important to you that as many people as possible see that video that you've created? Or is it more important that you grow your YouTube channel? If it's the latter, then avoid posting the video natively and go with the option of adding a link off to YouTube, and just accept that your reach on Facebook will be suppressed. For me, the ideal would be creating a bespoke snippet which specifically gets people curious, tells them what the benefit of watching the full-length video on YouTube will be, so they're encouraged to go over there and watch it. Now, free promotion on Twitter. Whilst you can post your video natively to Twitter, it's not much use unless your video is under 2.5 minutes. And again, it's often better to get people watching on YouTube. So just add a link with a thumbnail to grab attention. But again, try to be creative. Create a bespoke snippet designed just for Twitter. It could even be bloopers, something to really get people engaged, make them laugh, or get them interested. Just as for Instagram, save yourself time and hassle by using a tool like Agorapulse to create and schedule your social posts in advance. It's a much more efficient way of doing things. Don't forget that you can promote your YouTube videos to your email list as well. It can be a really, really effective way to drive more traffic to your new YouTube videos. Now, as promised, my bonus tip. Doing this will seriously boost the impact your video promotion has. So however you promote your videos, wherever you do it, make sure you do it in the first 24 hours. YouTube puts so much emphasis on what happens to your video in the first 24 to 48 hours. It looks at how much engagement, how many views, how much watch time the video has, and uses each of those metrics to work out what the likelihood is that more people will be interested in watching it. If it thinks that a lot of people have viewed and really enjoyed this video in the first 24 hours, chances are it will pick your video up and put it out in suggested. So set aside time in your diary to make launch day really, really focused on doing everything you can to get as many eyeballs on that video as possible using all of the different tips and tricks that we've talked about in this video. I hope you've enjoyed them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.